Friday, October 28th. I am on my way to deliver 2 orders. First order that I got was a 37 on Uber for a regular customer of mine. And the second order is a $19 order on Instacart, but it might go down because the candy that she wanted, was not in stock, obviously, because there are like a gazillion different types. And I just don't think she cares. Like, when it comes to Halloween candy, I really don't think people care. They're just buying candy, so they have candy when people come and knock on the door. Like, it's not necessarily for them personally, you know? So I replaced it. She never answers anyway, so I've delivered to her many times, and it's not a problem. But I'm gonna go deliver to Instacart, the Instacart customer first, even though it pays me less, because I am able to actually take the drive to go to the Uber customer afterward. I'm just trying to not play with Instacart too much, because they are the ones who give me the best orders, and they are the ones who actually pay my bills. So I tried to prioritize them rather than Uber or DoorDash, but it's not like they're far away from each other. Like, they're probably like 5 or 6 minutes away from each other, so it's not gonna change anything for either of them. Instacart, so like a month and a half ago, something like that, there was a glitch on Instacart, and every single day I was receiving emails saying that I was taking blurry pictures of the receipts, which I wasn't. And it stopped, and a lot of other people told me that it was the same for them. They were like, oh yeah, I keep receiving those. And I was like, well, okay. And now for like 2 or 3 days, I keep receiving emails, because now with the QR code on Instacart, they don't ask you to take a picture of the receipt anymore. Like, it says no receipt, so you don't take a picture of the receipt. But as a result, it triggers whichever bot, and basically they keep sending me emails saying that I added items to the order that the customer never received, which is not true, obviously. And I'm like, oh God, you know? Anyway, she is 1 minute away. I'm telling you, they're so close to each other, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's just that I have to go around afterwards, but it really is not a problem. And I'm really happy, because I came around 12, and it's 1:06 right now, and it was really slow. And if I had to take a wild guess as to why I don't see the bigger orders anymore, it kind of stopped when this bitch with her yam reported something. Reported the yam as not correct, and I had an order issue on my account. It kind of like started at that time. So I don't know how long it takes for this to like fall off of my account. Some people say it will fall off in 100 orders. So might as well. I have 144 orders to complete to hit diamond for the next 3 months. So I would say maybe around like the 1st of December. I missed the fucking road. I keep talking to y'all and I missed the road, and obviously my car is not. Anyway, all right, let's go deliver this order. It's not like I'm trying to hurry. Just added 1 more minute. Stupid. I need to pay attention rather than talk on the phone. But anyway, thank God I can, like, literally, if you miss a turn, you can literally like take the next one, and you'll arrive at the correct place, exactly the same. First drop off is complete. I've delivered to her many times. She's a nice lady. Second customer is 7 minutes away. If my car could actually pass the fucking gear, thank you. I'm trying to hurry up because the second one is also a great customer and I don't want her to be waiting. You know what I mean? Too much, even though she's not gonna be waiting too much. You know? Anyway. I don't even know how much she tipped. What is this? Thank you, Jesus. Amen, sister. Thank you, Jesus. Let's go deliver. Second drop off is done. I'm starving. It's $122. The base pay is $10 and I accepted it for $37. She tipped insanely well, and on top of that, she gave me this bad boy, which is $20. So this order ended up, she always gives a cash tip because not too long ago I delivered to her and she was like, wait, are you the one shopping? And I was like, well, yeah, it's us. And she was like, oh my God, I didn't know. And since then she's been giving cash tips to the drivers. My friend who does Uber as well delivers to her, and he says every time I deliver to her she gives a 20 cash tip every time. I mean, if she can, why not? Like, if you have millions in the bank, you're not gonna get ruined just because you give like a $40 tip once in a while. She doesn't order all the time. At least that's my opinion, but maybe I could be wrong, I don't know. Anyway, Instacart ended up being 18. Well, I told you guys that it would go down probably because she wanted the 200 pieces and I got her the 175 because that's the highest that they have. That's the highest that they had in whatever she wanted, whatever candy she wanted, so that's why. But anyway, that's a $57 order plus 18, so 67, 77, 75 $75 for the day. It's 1:23. I'm hoping today can be busy. I'm gonna take Tuesday off. I really hope Wednesday is gonna be busy because I'm gonna be coming to work. But if I come to work and it's not busy, I'm gonna be mad. Period. All right, this is a 34 on Instacart. I know it says 56 units. That's why. But I had to refund one of this, and she wanted 10 of them. So I'm kind of mad because it's probably gonna go down. Okay, we're going to the penthouse. Someone let me in because she thought I was someone else. It helps to look like other people, I guess. 11. Wow. Wait. Okay, this one. Okay, drop off is done. She had surgery recently, so I helped her put everything in the house. I mean, in the apartment. And the order ended up being 31, so it's not that bad. I'm happy because I thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna go like lower significantly, but no. So I'm happy. Right, it's 4:10 p.m. I'm on my way to deliver a 29 on Instacart, and they sent me a 31 on DoorDash, and it was going like, I think it was 3.4 miles, and I almost took it. I took the screenshot of the order, and I had like 5 seconds left to accept the order. I looked at the items and all of that. It was 48 items, but it was a lot of like produce of like 6 lemons, 7 limes, you know, this kind of stuff. Ultimately, it doesn't take that long to shop for. Like, it's a lot of units, but it's not that many items. And okay, it's time to go. It's green, bro. What are you doing? God. And basically I was like, you know what? It's going after the drive in the hills. And when I got it, it was like 3:45, the order. And I was like, you know what? This is gonna take me at least 30 minutes to shop for this, okay? I'm gonna give myself some leeway, so at least 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna have to go to checkout, so that's gonna take at least 10 minutes. Let's be nice with ourselves. And then I'm gonna have to drive there. That's gonna take at least 15 minutes with traffic. But then to come back, because after all of that, it's gonna be like 4:30 or 4:45, you know? And I was like, okay, just go. He's like forcing his way with the bus. Crazy. And then I was like, at 4:30, it's gonna be like traffic like crazy. And after the drive, there are only 2 ways to come out of that way. And most of the time, both ways are just like stopped traffic, you know? And it sucks. So I was like, I think I can get better orders with less items, not going like that way. So I was like, I'm gonna decline it. And that happened in the 30 seconds that they give me to accept the order, right? Or 40, I don't remember. And I thought about all of that, and I was like, okay, it's $30, but I think I can do better. Like, I'd rather do 2 $15 orders for less items, maybe the same amount of miles, but at least I wouldn't have to be stuck in traffic for 35 minutes just to go back to the store, you know? And then I got this 29 on Instacart, and I was like, see, I'm so glad, because I would have had to unassign, because this 29 is way better. It's literally like 15 items. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to assess. Sometimes a lot of money doesn't necessarily mean a better order, especially when you live in a place where traffic is kind of like the bane of your existence. You have to know where you're going, and if you don't, you might end up stuck in traffic. So yeah, literally the same, almost like $2 difference, the same amount of money. So I'd rather do the Instacart order. Isn't thank you. And like I said, I need to complete orders on Instacart anyway to keep my diamond status. So I'd rather do orders on Instacart. But at the end of the day, DoorDash is filled with shopping orders that are just really bad. At the end of the day, you have to know which order. Like, sometimes you just have to pass what looks like good money, because ultimately it's gonna take you way too long for the amount that they're giving you. Okay. This is kinda hard. Okie dokie. Drop off is done. I didn't check how much the order ended up being, because I would like to not crash. Okay, let's see. I'm at 86 on Instacart so far. She tipped $21, please and thank you. And the order ended up being 31. So see, exactly the same amount of money than the DoorDash order. And this took me 33 minutes, and it was 15 items. Definitely made the right decision here. For sure. But sometimes not everyone can have the gift of vision just like me, you know? I definitely have a guardian angel on my shoulder watching over me for sure, because I was about to take it, and in my head I heard, no, don't take it, and I didn't. And now maybe you think I'm crazy, and I think that's a you problem. Bye. It's 4:23. Going back to the store. I was at 133, I think. So I should be at 160 now. What an amazing day. Okay, so I came back to the store, and I don't know, 5 minutes later I received a message from my last customer, and she was like, hey, you forgot the potatoes. And I didn't forget them. I know that because I remember grabbing them. I remember putting them on the freaking on the belt, you know, all of that stuff. And I was like, okay, let me check if they're in my car. And they were not. And then I was like, okay, let me check if they are at the store, because the girl who bagged my stuff, basically she got demoted from the deli department. And because she's so horrible, she's so bad, so she got demoted from there. And I went against my best judgment, because earlier she bagged my stuff, and she had packed the order like fucking shit. Anyway, and I went to my friend, because I went to my friend line, and I was like, hey, my potatoes, they stayed here. And he was like, oh yeah, she forgot to put them in the bag. I was like, bro, seriously? Like, this is the second time today she bags my stuff, and this is the second time she does a really like shit job. You know, at this point I'm not laughing anymore, because this could very well just cost me my fucking job. Her mistake, you know. And earlier when she bagged my stuff, like not this one, the one before, she stopped in the middle of bagging and she was like, hey, do you want bags? And I was like, I think that if I didn't want bags, I would have told you 30 items earlier when you started fucking bagging. She's dumb. And so I was like, wow, well, thank you for letting me know. Like, what the fuck? He has my phone number. He could have told me before I left, you know? Ugh. And I would have come back. So I'm gonna talk to him too. But I told her, hey, the store told me that, I don't know if she got the messages. I mean, I'm gonna go back. If she gave me a bad rating yet, well, oh well, I can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? But thank God she's not that far. And I mean, I know where she lives. It's fine. It's just like, it's unnecessary miles driven because of one fucking person who literally can't do a fucking job properly. Ugh. And I had to go to the line because it was, I had to scan her ID, so there was alcohol. And my friend was like, oh, she's new. And I'm like, no, she's not new. She's been working in the store for a month. And she's been doing so bad at her job that she literally got demoted to the most useless job ever. Anyway. Like, it adds on whatever I have to do. You know what I mean? Like, right now, instead of waiting at the store for orders, well, I'm just here going to re-deliver something that I should not have to re-deliver because I didn't forget the thing. And then people are gonna be like, you should have paid attention at the line. Yeah, okay, I have to pay. I have to put in the cart. I have to look around. You know what I mean? Like, I can't babysit the bagger. Otherwise, I just need to do it myself. What's the point of having a bagger if they forget like half of the shit? You know? Anyway, as you can tell, I'm a bit irritated right now. Because she was a nice customer and it was a really good order. So if she gives me a bad rating, I won't have her order anymore, and it sucks. It sucks. And I have to drive again. So, and traffic is kind of like coming up right now, so it sucks. Anyway, whatever. Well, so she was super nice, but obviously she reported the potatoes as not delivered. So thank you to that courtesy clerk that literally just cost me my 5-star rating. Ultimately, I don't really give a fuck, but because I actually receive better orders when I don't have a 5-star rating, but I'm still mad because it's not a mistake that I made, and I don't like to be dinged in my life for shit that other people do. You know what I mean? Like, if it was a mistake that I made and I forgot the potatoes, and oh well, it sucks. Mistakes happen. shit happens, you know what I mean? I forgot stuff before and it's fine. If they're not too far away, I'll bring it back, you know? But having to do all of that shit when the potatoes were there, and like literally it's supposed to be such an easy thing. You put stuff in the bags and then I'm gone. Even that you can't do. And now I had to drive another 2 miles, then I have to drive another 2 miles to come back. There is a little bit of traffic. She gave me a shit rating. You know what I mean? Like, it all dings against me on Instacart. And it fucking sucks. By the way, the lady, it was, how much was it, that order? The 35 that went down to 31. She actually increased my tip. You should come even closer to my car, lady. She actually increased my tip $5, so the order ended up being $36. Please and thank you. So at least there's this on that. But I am really mad. I'm gonna go report that shit, that girl, because I can't babysit grown-ups. This is not in my job description. This is above my pay grade. I'm not willing to do that, especially for somebody who has been demoted because she's been doing a shit job. It's gonna be 6 p.m. in 4 minutes. On my way to deliver I think it's gonna be a 25. I don't know. In the middle of the shop, they were like revised batch earnings, and they said 25, but I think, I might have accepted it for 23. I don't know. She added like 2 or 3 items, so maybe that's why. She was answering the messages. It was a pretty easy shop altogether. It's just that, you know, she added some items towards the end of the shop, so obviously I had to go back and forth. And then she was like, oh hey, I just added some strawberry jam, but the one that I added is not the one I want. I was like, okay. It doesn't make sense. So she was like, I'm gonna add the one I want, you refund the other one. I was like, sure. Anyway, other than that, pretty easy. No, I can't complain. It's a good order. I'm not too far away from 200 if I count the $20 cash tip. I was $36 away from 200. I'm counting the cash tip because ultimately it is money that I've earned today, right? Even though it's not gonna be on the Instacart account or Uber, it's still in my pocket. So I count it, but $36 away from 200 with the cash tip, 56 without, and this one is 25. Ooh, the sun is setting and it is so beautiful to look at. So yeah, honestly can't complain at all. Almost at 200. It's a bit packed in the store, not gonna lie. The lines are way bigger than what you would expect on a Monday. Obviously everybody's coming to, like, you know, kind of like buy everything for their Halloween parties or whatever, Halloween candy, some alcohol. So yeah, it's a little bit more packed, but honestly the only place where it's packed is at the checkout line. In the store it's pretty easy to shop. It's not packed in the aisles, so we'll see. Maybe Thursday is gonna be a bit more of a struggle, let's say, but other than that, pretty easy. Right, drop off is done. He opened the door as I was putting like the last bags on the floor. 6:05. No signal. What a surprise. Okay, let's make a U-turn. I didn't want to make a U-turn over there. You know what I mean? Alright, I still don't know how much this order is. because there is no signal. That's why. But I mean they said batch earning revised to $25, so it should be 25. I accepted it because I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I need to make some money if I want to hit 200, and ultimately it was not that bad of an order. So it wasn't. It was just a little bit more items than what I would have liked, but honestly, not too bad. I've done worse, way worse. And she was in the house. I have already delivered to her actually once. So, how was this order? Thumbs up. I almost never give thumbs down unless you really fuck me up. But if you really try to fuck me up, I will literally drop your order before I deliver, because I'm not a dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a subpar race of humans, of human being, just because I'm a delivery driver, you know? And very few people talk to me like shit. Very few. Okie dokes. 7:03. If you could pass me so I can change lanes, that would be great. Thank you. I'm on my way to deliver, I think, a 27. I don't know. I don't remember, and I don't want to check. I have delivered to her many times. She's a great customer. She's a good tipper. She lives really close. She's nice. Her house is easy to access, easy to find. Anyway, everything about her is great. My head hurts. I don't know why. Yesterday my belly was hurting for like a good 2 hours. The thing about me is that I'm never sick. Like, ever. So, and my belly never aches. My head never aches except when I'm on my cycle. I'm not. So, but it might be because I didn't sleep enough again. Anyway, I should be above 200 right now. Count. If we count the $20 cash tip, I am over 200. I'm still a bit salty about the potatoes that the bagger forgot, and because this is literally a mistake that I did not do, and I'm gonna get the shit end of the stick because of it, and I'm really not happy about it. But I guess it is what it is, because I don't think support can remove a bad rating.
In 300 meters, your destination will be on the right.
Even if the customer calls and say like, hey, don't give her a bad rating, I don't think they can remove it, because she said she was gonna do it. She said I had to give you a bad rating to get a refund, and since Instacart like cut the communication between us two, she didn't. What the hell? She didn't know if I was gonna come back.
Destination is on the right.
I don't blame her, because she did what she thought was the correct thing, but I'm not mad at her. And drop-off's done, just like that. All right, $28. Woo! She tipped $20. Please and thank you. She didn't have that many items. It took me 23 minutes to complete. That was a nice order. That was a nice order. All right, 7:08. I'm gonna go back to the store. I'm gonna try and make the most money that I can today, just in case Wednesday is just not that busy for some reason. Who knows, really? Who knows anymore? Like, nobody knows no more. Before, you were like, yeah, at least the 4 days right before Halloween would be really busy. Now it's not even a given that it's gonna be busy on Halloween. Maybe it's not gonna be busy on Halloween. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna hope for the best outcome, and we'll see. This dude literally just tried to pass me at the stop sign. You have a stop sign. You can't see it. That's why you just literally slowed down. right before trying to pass me. Crazy. Your lights are not on. Your lights! Your lights! Good God. I'm starving. 7:52. I'm on my way to deliver a 26 on Instacart. Come on! It's green and she has no lights on. Oh. Good God, please help us. Okay. The church changed their sign and it says, "Do not worry, God is always on time." And you know what's funny? I was stressing out the other day because I was like, wow, like clock is ticking and I'm still doing this job and I'm not doing any of the things that I wanted to be doing by 30 years old, and I'm 31 now, and I was kind of worried that I was literally like wasting my life away, and you know, the timing of everything. And then they changed their sign, like maybe the day after that, and literally it says, "Do not worry, God is always on time." And I was like, wow, God works in mysterious ways for sure. All right, delivery is done. She always comes to the gate, and order ended up being $25. She tipped $17, which is amazing. And now it's 7:57. I think I'm gonna go to the store. I need to buy some strawberries, some almonds for me, and I think I'm gonna go home. I mean, unless they send me another order while I'm in there. It's been pretty consistent today. Like I don't see. Wow, they are literally in the dark. That's crazy. When you go on the walk and it's dark outside, just take something to show that you're here, because I did not see them. I mean, granted, they were on the side, but I did not see them at all. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I don't see the bigger orders, but I mean, I still make my money, so I'm happy with that. I am way over $200 right now, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna take tomorrow off, and then I'll be back Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. I'm kind of hoping that it's gonna be busy. I don't know. We'll see.